Hello everybody, Lord Almighty here. Today is Saturday, March 16th, 2019, and I am out here at a local pond today to see if I can improve upon my recent fishing performances. This pond is loaded with crappie. In fact, I see a bunch of them milling around right out there right now. And they're usually one of the first fish to bite in the early season. In fact, they never really stop biting. I know a lot of guys catch them through the ice. So I'm going to see if I can't catch a whole mess of these today. It's been a while since I've had a multiple fish day, so I'm hoping that these early season crappie will want to play with me today. Okay, well, I ran the panfish jig through there multiple times, and those fish would either just scatter from it or ignore it completely. So they're obviously not very active. There's a chance that they might not be feeding at all. I know sometimes really early in the season, they're so focused on getting warm that they'll come into the shallows like this and they'll just, they'll just sit there and not do anything. So I'm gonna see if these fish are at all active. So I've got the gulp minnow under the float. I figure that's a very slow presentation. Those fish can inspect it at their leisure. If they don't eat this, I don't think I'm going to have much luck with these fish today. Well, I tried the gulp minnow on those crappie for quite some time and did not get a single hit. So it looks like that particular school of fish is not active and I should probably move on. So I'm going to look around for some active fish. I tied on this little shallow running crankbait. I'm thinking maybe with this wind blowing, the crankbait bite might turn on a little bit. I don't know, we'll see. I'm just combing water at this point. There's a fish. It's not a crappie. Oh, he's off. It was a pickerel. I had switched to a smaller plug that's more suitable for catching crappies. That pickerel didn't really care that it was meant for crappies. He just wanted to eat something. Well, at least something's biting today. Alright guys, well, since the crappie weren't cooperating, and since it seems like there's some pickerel around, I decided to switch out to a little bit heavier pole, and I'm going to start throwing around some plugs, hoping maybe I can hook up with some feisty pickerel. Who knows? There might even be some bass around that want to hit this thing. There we go. Hit it right in front of this pipe. Oh, he came off. Son of a gun. Well, alright. Yeah, there's definitely pickerel. They're definitely eating. I think I'll just stick with this pattern the rest of the day. I ain't too proud to catch pickerel if that's what's active. Here's a fish. There's a pickerel. Decent sized one too. Let's bring him up. Alright. Got that plug pretty far down there. Alright. It's actually hooked on his gill. He's not bleeding a lot though. I think he'll be fine. Yeah, there's barely any blood from that, so I think he should be alright. Alright. Oh, jeez. This guy's full of piss and vinegar. That's a good sign. Back you go. Whew, man. Alright, well, first fish of the day landed. It was kind of an adventure, but we got the job done. Oh, look at that. You got me. Pickerel's revenge right there. Guys, I had to make a quick detour back to my car to dig into my first aid kit. That pickerel apparently got me a lot worse than I initially thought, and the bleeding just was not stopping. So I wiped it down with some antiseptic, put a band-aid on it. I am all patched up, and I am ready for round 2. It's going to take more than an angry pickerel to get me to end my fishing day. There's a fish. Another pickerel. I switched away from that plug because I was getting a lot of short strikes on it, and I switched over to this swim bait on a chatterbait head, which I know pickerel really do go for. This one especially went for it. Oh, there's one. All right. They're getting smaller, but maybe more aggressive. This one really hammered it. There's a fish. Little whatever it is. It is, oh my goodness, look at this thing. Look at this little thing. Overachiever. Well, everybody, that is going to do it for me today. I didn't get all those crappie that I planned to catch today, but I did find some pickerel that wanted to bite, so I caught a few of those, missed a couple others. So all in all, it was a pretty eventful afternoon, even not taking into account the injury that I sustained. And that brings up a very important point. You should never go fishing, or really never go outdoors whatsoever, without a first aid kit. Because no matter where you go, no matter what time of year, the pickerel might be biting. Thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you on the next adventure.